All right, let's go across to our correspondent Susan Tehrani, who remains live with us. Susan, that's very important statement coming in from President Trump, who's asked the Iranian forces to surrender or face certain death, and also gone on to say that the U.S. military operations will continue until all the objectives have been achieved.
Yes, a very noteworthy statement from the U.S. president, talking also to the American people, finding the need to do that because sadly those 3 U.S. service members have lost their lives, and leveling this to the American public that more deaths may come as a result of this attack. And that's very important too, because it's one thing that there are those activists and some Democrats who are against these strikes. It's another thing when the American public starts to see the coffins and the body bags coming back home. And that is usually when public opinion shifts. So he found it very important to not only talk about those 3 soldiers that have been killed, but also to warn that more may come, but also promising that this is a strike and an attack that will continue until the targets that the United States feels needs to be eliminated will be eliminated. And remember, this video comes just shortly after him talking to the Daily Mail, saying that it was always going to be 4 weeks,
yes.
They're going to be in there at least a month, and that the operations will continue. His video also comes almost simultaneously with the Israelis. The IDF put out a video, and the IDF also said that they will target more Iranian high-ranking officials until, quote, all of them are eliminated. So this really seems like a very coordinated, planned-out attack against officials in the regime and not just the infrastructures. But it's important to note that President Trump, this is the second time he has called on the military brass in Iran to lay down their arms and surrender. The question is, if there is a mechanism for these individuals to surrender and come to the side of the people, we're not aware of how they're supposed to do that. Maybe President Trump knows that, he's relayed that in some extent, but right now, as far as we know, where are they supposed to be surrendering, and how can they separate from the establishment and go among the people? Remember, this, it's very hard to draw parallels because, every war is different, but this is what happened in Iraq as well. George Bush called on the military brass of the Ba'ath Party to come and surrender. Some of them surrendered out of fear, and then they went back and they became opposition figures in the new government. So you really, if this has not been thought out, then it just comes out as a slogan. When you say surrender to who and to where?
Yes. Susan, requesting you to stay with us. We have more news break that is coming in.